Seen one this close, Grandma.
Not this big. I've never seen one this big this close.
It must be really good.
It's supposed to be on the very end. And
Would it be cool
kind of have to look for it. This one won't be over here.
the gators?
That's the biggest one. That one is the biggest one.
That's probably a gator. Hey, Shannon. Where's this gator?
How we doing, Jake? What kind you need? 50s, 100s? I got dollars. I had a bunch of quarters in my jacket pocket this morning when I was freezing to death. I changed in the...
I think he's gonna wait and strike on it. Just look at those two. They're on top of each other. I would.
For $100 you wouldn't do it?
You listen, you'll hear him growling.
Papa, would you run around that pond for $100?
Look, there he goes. Look.
Hi, crocodile.
So we have about a little over 200 adult alligators here
There's
in the
one,
swamp, all of which at one point in time were out in the wild.
About 200 gators.
Now they were removed from the wild, that's my shadow, for being classified as a nuisance or a threat for some given reason. So some of them did chase kids and eat dogs. Most of them were just kind of hanging around somewhere people didn't necessarily want them to be. And if they're trapped and they're fortunate enough to end up here, the good news is they get to stay here till they die.
So does that guy.
Now, unfortunately, the vast majority of nuisance alligators do not end up here, and then you get overpriced booze. Everything that they do is temperature contingent. He thinks we don't see them.
Pop, look, there's 3 of them coming this way.
Now, another reason, aside from the temperature and that not all of the alligators are here to try to eat me this afternoon, is because they do not have to eat very often nor very much. From a consumptive perspective, for survival, an alligator only needs to get about 10% of its body weight in food consumption, what's up, Arnold, over the course of the entire year to be nice and healthy. So for an alligator like who we got, come on, feed our alligators, actually wild pigs. They're readily available. They're an invasive exotic nuisance species. So we cut them up and feed them to alligators. It's good for agriculture and ecology, and we enjoy doing it, and the alligators enjoy eating them. What's up, Arnold? Come on, Arnold. You may put my... We got a big guy over here we call Buddy. Come on, Buddy. Kind of hoping he would come over. I brought some big stuff with me to smash today.
How can you tell?
Come on up here. Uh-oh, I missed. Somebody grab that. I'll try again. Here you go, Arnold. Let's see here. There's another guy lurking in the shadows back there. For the most part, hey! Decided to come over, huh, JW? See if I can get him on land so you guys can get a good look at a big one. We don't start to consider them to be big until they're about 12 feet in length. There's about 30 alligators in this swamp that are over 12 feet. Come on, JW. Oh no, it's coming right for me. Come on, big fella. About 10 of those are over 13 feet. That's what we consider to be the really big guys.
Whoa.
There we go. They're the ones that actually get to establish territories during the breeding season and have somewhat of a say of what goes on around here. Come on. All right. They can actually lunge about 1/3 of their body length to 2/3 of their body length out of the water. So if you find yourself doing this, just keep that in mind.
Wow.
Come on up here, Dub, and I'll give you something big. They physically cannot chew. So everything the alligators consume, they have to crush it and swallow it whole, which is why they have such tremendous bite forces. At around 6 to 7 feet in length, an alligator can actually generate a bite force upwards of about 500 pounds of force, which is sufficient to break most bones. So if you ever have to wrestle one, you want to pick one smaller than little Arnold over there. There he is. Now once they get up to around 10, 11, 12 feet in length, what is that? Anybody know what this is?
Groundhog?
No.
Groundhog?
It's a neutral.
Otter's close.
Groundhog?
Nutria rat, who said that? You won. Your prize is over there. This is a nutria rat, a commonly trapped nuisance wildlife species. But once they get up to about 12 feet, they can actually generate bite forces over 2,000 pounds of force. For those of you that have been to the back of the swamp and have seen Captain Crunch back there, Crunch actually has the largest bite force that has ever been generated and recorded for an American alligator, and that was certified at 2,982 pounds of force. So, come on, W. If something goes horribly wrong here today and Captain Crunch bites you on your head, it would be about like having a 3,000 pound anvil dropped on your head. But that probably won't happen. Alright, should we give JW this nutria rat?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think he's going to come out of the water today,
Look how big.
but we'll see. I'll try.
Look how big
Come
that
on.
is,
You should
Chloe.
always try to lure a 12.5 foot, 600 pound alligator out of the water with a nutria. It's a great idea. Come on. Alright.
He just went underwater.
They don't make that great of smashes, but they got a cool handle. So he's going to swim off, find a nice spot. If there were some other larger alligators around, he would have stayed underwater and made his way out of there in much more haste. Because if a larger alligator were around and wanted that nutria rat, he would have to give it up or either lose one of his legs or something to that effect. So if you'll watch where he goes, he came off the land over there. He'll probably make his way back to that same general area. He'll lift it.
Must be good, whatever's in that bucket there.